She would do anything. Trump criticizes CNN's Erin Burnett for calling out his Hitler-like remarks. Former President Donald Trump stayed up late just to criticize CNN's Erin Burnett for calling him out on his anti-immigrant remarks. Former American President Donald Trump has been facing the wrath of critics over his remarks about immigrants, where he said they are poisoning the blood of our country, a remark that brings chilling reminders of another cruel leader in world history, namely Adolf Hitler. Just to be clear, Congressman, the specific reference to poisoning the blood poisoning was a phrase that was used repeatedly by Hitler, very specifically, blood poisoning, said Erin. On Friday night's edition of CNN's Outfront, host Erin Burnett called out the former president to the Republican Representative Anthony Desposito, Republican New York, which brought out only silence from the rep's end. I want to ask you one other question tonight, about former President Trump. He's coming under fire for making anti-immigrant comments in an interview. Some of this comes and echoes language used by white supremacists. I want to play for you what he said, began Erin. A video of Donald making the statement was shown on the screen where he says, "Nobody has ever seen anything like we are witnessing right now. It is a very sad thing for our country. It's poisoning the blood of our country. It's so bad. And people are coming in with disease, people are coming in with every possible thing that you can have." Erin then went on to point out, just to be clear, Congressman, the specific reference to poisoning the blood poisoning was a phrase that was used repeatedly by Hitler, very specifically, blood poisoning. So, what's this? What's your reaction when you hear this sort of language? What he said, altogether, from the former president, she asked the rep. Well, perhaps not the best choice of words, replied Anthony. Well, it seems the conversation stuck with the 77-year-old GOP candidate, who then took to Twitter at 1:40 a.m. on Saturday, hours after she made the remark and insulted the 47-year-old anchor. Ratings challenged Erin Burnett, the fake news CNN host who is constantly and very boringly reporting false and semi-inflammatory stories about your favorite president, used to call me, over and over again, in my prior, beautiful, and very simple life, to get herself on The Apprentice, a ratings phenomenon, Variety. She would do anything. I let her on the show a number of times, but her calls didn't stop, and I finally told her, sorry, no more. The fact is she was not smart, and very boring, much like she is today on her soon-to-be-cancelled show, Put It to Sleep. Anyway, just saying, wrote the leading presidential election candidate.
Please subscribe, like and hit the notification button for more videos.